Well, welcome back to the WTF pod. Well, Fred Flintstone's coming in right now. Hey, my WTFers, I'm back, baby. I am back again. I'm getting better. The studio's starting to look, it's coming together. Getting getting my footing, as they say, a little bit. So, hey, let's jump right into today and let's have some fun, shall we?
Welcome to the Where's the Focus podcast. WTF is an entertaining yet educational ride with top guests from every industry. Knowing where your focus goes, your energy flows. Hosted by top-selling author, sought-after speaker, leading coach, and high-level executive in the financial industry, Daniel Manginelli. So, WTF.
WTF, my friends. I am going to go with the Bad News Bears today. This is my collection. This is Tanner. Tanner from the Bad News Bears, number 12. Crud, no. I want to play ball. That's what he says. Welcome back, my WTFers, to the WTF podcast, where your focus goes, your energy flows, and that is some good stuff there. I am back, baby. What do you think of that? All right, well, today's topic, I think I'm doing a lot more speaking, and I'm out on the road, and it's there, and I get to talk to a bunch of people that I'm pushing to do things that they probably wouldn't normally do. The topic's worry. The loop that spins in your head that keeps you kind of up at night, and you all know it. And here's the crazy thing. The more you fight it, the stronger it gets. The more you think about something, the more stronger, and then you have these conversations in your mind, like, what if I say that? Well, what if I say this? What if I say that? What if I say this? What if I say... That's what it sounds like in my head. So today, I want to walk you through a shift. I want you to walk you a little through a shift and stop resisting the worry and instead refocus. So we're going to talk about resist and then refocus and then get the result that you want. Let me give you an example. A while back, years ago, when I had a big presentation early in my career, in my speaking career, it was a big group. It was my first big group, and I had everything prepared. I thought I was ready. But the night before, man, oh man, did worry creep in. What if I forget my point? What if they're bored? What if they realize I don't have much hair? What if my suit's too tight? What if the whole thing flops? What if it all goes back to hell in a handbasket? And the more I tried to push those thoughts out, the louder they got in my head. And as you're lying there, as you've done this before at 2 a.m., arguing with yourself, well, no, yes, you can. No, you can't. Yes, you can. No, you can't. Guess what? Zero sleep. And I was more worried about being tired than the actual presentation. And then you tell people that, man, I didn't sleep last night. I'm really tired. And that worry trap. It's a trap. This is a trap. Worry, resistance, more worry. Worry, resistance, more worry. Worry, resistance, more worry. You just keep telling yourself, don't think about the pink elephant. Don't think about a pink elephant. Don't think about a pink elephant. And what happens? You can't stop seeing it or thinking. But you all have that song that caught in your head. Like, I don't want to think about that song. I don't want, and it's the earworm that just kind of goes and goes and goes. So how do you break the cycle? Not by resisting it, but by refocusing. Now, some of you know that I keep talking about how much I like golf. I wish I was better at it. And then I can actually say that, I love golf and I'm so good. And that's not the case. But if I'm standing on a tee box, this is an analogy, and you've all heard the same one, that if I start thinking I'm going to hit it in the water, I'm hitting the water, I'm going to hit in the water, don't hit in the water, don't hit in the water, hey, pretty soon I'm fishing my ball out of the lake. But when you pick a target and maybe clear your mind a little bit and refocus on what you think you want your ball to go. Maybe it's the left side of the fairway or a tree in the distance, and I hit a lot of trees. If it's a tree in the distance and I focus there, suddenly your swing and your focus changes. My golf game in general is, all aboard. That's a bogey train that I get on every most of the time I play golf. Well, think about this. To refocus, that's life. If your attention is glued to your fear, that's a big word, fear. You're steering straight towards it. If you shift where you want to go, you can start moving in that direction. So here's a real big question. What result do I want? If I was holding that pencil, what's the result I want? Not what do I fear from this, but what am I aiming for? What do I want to get out of it? So I'm going to give you 4 quick steps. First, acknowledge the worry. Hey, it's going to be there. Fighting it makes it stronger. Thinking about it more just brings more into your mind. Say, okay, I see you. I see you, worry. You're here. That alone kind of takes the edge off, knowing that it's going to happen. Number 2, shift to the result. When I'm worried about a big meeting or a deal or whatever it is, I remind myself the goal isn't to be perfect, because there is no perfect. No one's perfect. You're never going to hit the perfection. It's to connect with one person in the room who wants to take action for what I have to say. So I'm doing that big talk. I've got to think like, I'm not going to get everybody. Everybody's not going to change. Everybody's not going to do something they don't want to do to help them achieve what they want to achieve. But if I can get one or two people, boom, now I've got a target. Now I'm focusing on, okay, if I can just get 4 people from this room to do something different today than they did anything and just do something, that's a big win. Just like in your life. Just one thing, 2 things, one person. Number 3, take one step towards it. Maybe that's writing it down, writing a takeaway, or what you want people to remember. Or in business, maybe it's just making the first call instead of stressing about the 20. That ever happened to you? You say, I'm going to prospect for an hour, and you're so concerned on all the calls you're going to make rather than just making that one. Even small breaks, even small things by making that one call changes the worry loop. Think of it like changing the channel. You don't want to fight the show. If you don't want to watch it, just get the remote, change the channel. Switch to the one that you want. That's how it is. When you have something in the worry, switch the channel. Just switch it. Number 4, the last one, the bigger picture. There's always a bigger picture. Worry isn't the enemy. It's a signal. It's your brain's way of saying something matters here. This is important. I want it to be right because it's important. So it's your brain's signal saying that. I think there's a great quote from Billie Jean King that says, pressure is a privilege. Pressure is a privilege. To have that pressure and that worry, it's a privilege because you're in a spot that you're able to have that pressure or that worry. If there was no worry or no pressure, how would you push yourself to the next level? So again, it's back to where you place your attention. That's your choice. Where your focus goes, your energy definitely flows. When you catch yourself in this loop, because it's going to be a loop. Today, you're going to get a loop. It's going to go over and over in your head, this worry of something that you have on your mind that you just don't want to call, you don't want to talk to, you just want to push it in the back of your mind, and you're just going to resist it and resist it and resist it. Tell yourself, refocus. When that deal looks like it's falling apart, instead of worrying about the way that you can fix it, or if it's going to crash, refocus. Think about, what can I do today to keep it alive? And if it's dead, where's my next opportunity? Stop the loop of telling so many people about your dead deal, or if it's going to die. Refocus. Is it dead, or where's my next opportunity? That shift's going to take the fear, and it's going to put you into action. So I'm going to say it again. Next time worry shows up, and it's going to be today. Don't resist. Refocus. Anchor in the result you want, and take one step towards it. That's how you move forward, even when everybody else gets stuck in the worry and the resistance. Just refocus. That's the key, guys. Perfect.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
I'd like everybody just to stay on target this week, for sure. I'm blessed I still get to do this. I'm back. I'm pretty happy to be back. Thanks for listening. I really appreciate it. My WTFers out there that really actually leave me some comments. Let me know that I'm back and it's okay. Or just to, hey, boot it, buddy. We're done with your stuff. But I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to refocus, because that's all you can do. Hey, if this episode hits home, share it with someone you could that needs a little refocus today. And until next time, my WTFers, as always, have fun and make some dreams come true.